Well everyone, it's time to move on from the create basic power. That means no more water wheels, we need to do something better. But what's better, a windmill or a boiler? Already prepared an area for the boiler, and we have this hill right here perfect for a windmill. Today we're gonna be putting that to the test, trying to figure out what's better, the windmill, the boiler. We're gonna be making both, and hopefully making them good. Now I want to start with the windmill because, well, the boiler takes a longer setup. And I want the windmill to be right up there, which means I'll probably have to do some terraforming around here to make a little bit of a staircase to actually go up there. So I went ahead and grabbed some resources from the windmill, and now let's actually grab some of these and actually start building it. So here we have the windmill. Now, of course, after we rotate it, we can see the amount of power it's doing, but why just make one when we can make two? And instead of me actually having to build another one of these, I can actually just use a schematic to copy this over there. So we can now copy this into a windmill schematic. This is a 17 by 17 by, well, 1, because it's, well, just a single block, of course. Now, the only thing I need to pay attention is that I believe this will rotate in the other direction. And of course, as you can probably see, the things or these windmill sails are actually turned for me. So we kind of want to make it sure that we rotate it for them to be that side. And here's the full resource list for a single windmill sail. So now all I got to do is just put this over here. I already have that in place, and tell the cannon, well, fire away. I forgot to put the glue in there. Now I need to glue this myself. Well, at least it's not the hard part. Well, it's still spinning the wrong way. Oh, I gotta take it down and place it again. So now what I should have done is I should have mirrored the build. And now it should be right. There we go. Rotating perfectly now. So each of these windmills is actually making 5,000 and something, so both of them together are doing 10,000 stress units per, well, whatever, I guess it's stress units. Which is kind of decent, and they actually didn't take that many resources. Of course, I did try to make them look a little bit aesthetic and stuff like that, so you can just make them out of wind sails and you should get a lot more power. But I want to make things look good, so yeah, I made it like that. Now, before we move on to the boiler setup and of course decorating that bad boy over there, we need to talk about our little shop over here, Item Mending. I've been making a lot of sales over here, and now I kind of need to get my hands on one of the last few books that this shop is missing. Now, initially, I was just intending on selling mending books, but people kept asking for other types of books, and I went, so now we got Efficiency 5, we got Mending, we got Silk Touch, we got Unbreaking 3, and we got Efficiency 4. You know, you're probably just enchanted and got Efficiency 4. Like, for example, in my shovel, I have Efficiency 4, so I can just get an Efficiency 4 book and slap on it. And our snowball over here has been looking pretty happy. I don't know what happened to the fox. I came back here the other day and she wasn't here, so I just grabbed an Arctic wolf, and yep, he's doing a good job over there. And this is probably a good time to tell you that if you're enjoying the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to see a lot more. Like I said, people are asking for one more book, because over here we got Jimmy and his friends. Jimmy gives us Mending. This guy gives us Unbreaking 3 and nothing else, really. But this guy gives us Silk Touch and Efficiency 4. That's why we have Efficiency 5. I just combined two of these books into Efficiency 5, and then I also sell the Efficiency 4. But people are asking now for Fortune. So I guess I just need to find a lucky villager and re-roll him until I get what I want. Yeah, I could probably automate this a little bit better with the create mod, but I intend on having a better villager set up later down the line. But for now, I only need one more book, and I guess that's all we're probably gonna need for now. Well, somehow another one just wandered into here. Well, I guess it's a race to see which one of these actually gets the book that I want. There we go. Fortune 3. So now I just need to get this guy back, and I actually hit him with the axe accidentally, so he's now a little bit mad at me, but it's fine. It's only added like 5 emeralds, so it's not a big deal. So now I'm actually going to be using these warp plates to set this up. So now this will teleport into any, well, attuned shards that I have. Yeah, I think this should be the one. And I have this attuned shard that I can place in another warp plate somewhere else. So now I actually need to keep this guy here. So I'll try and dig him a little bit of a hole so he doesn't escape, and I'll come back to get him in a sec. So I now right click this warp plate with the attuned shard I got from the other one, and now with this one I can go over the other one, which is on the village, and I click on that and it activates like this. And now if I grab onto this guy and I stand on here, boom, I get teleported back to my base, and I don't need to walk with a villager 2,000 blocks. So now Jimmy has a full gang of, well, friends. I don't know what to call them. So I added into the shop, and now we wait for profits. So let's get back into the matter at hand, which has been windmill versus boiler, and the boiler will be right down here. Now the boiler setups that I have in mind, well, those require a little bit of extra work. Well, for starters, we actually need to go into the nether itself. And unfortunately for me, I connected to our old portal. So that's not good. I'll probably come out in the colony and not in my house. So I'll have to do math. And after some portal triangulations, I've actually found the spot where the portal will be. But most importantly than finding a place for the portal is actually finding a place with an infinite lava pool, which I was actually able to find right here in this corner. And if I turn on my chunks, you can see I'm barely in the edge of this chunk. And what we're going to be doing today is actually going to be loading a 3x3 chunk zone around my portal. And this is like the closest to the edge that we could possibly be. But hopefully this will work. I already checked. We have infinite lava. Now we just need to see that if it's going to load correctly. And this is exactly what I mean with the boiler setups require, well, a little bit more effort. Now I wonder, can I carry on a chest through the nether portal? I feel like I should. Oh yeah, I can. Oh, that's perfect. And I didn't crash the entire server. How nice. Because you see, I want to do this system right here, and I will be sending lava buckets from one place to the other. That being said, we need power over here, so I'm actually gonna grab this large water wheel, and we're gonna be using lava on it. So to get some power rolling, all we gotta do is this, and boom, we got the magma wheel. So there we go, with another magma wheel over here. Let me just cover it that as well. We now have some lava flowing. Now, of course, we do need to try and find where it stops, because I believe it's not going all the way. Yep, it stops right there. And all we really have to do is just give it some more pumps in the path, and we should be fine. Now we do have one water wheel there, and we're gonna have another one sitting right here, which is this one, and we can actually increase the speed to go a little bit faster. So now we have the lava flowing from all the way down there all the way up here, which is perfect, which means now we can actually go to the other side and do the rest. Oh, wait, I need my chests. Well, actually, I have to get rid of this because we need to make an adjustment. And the reason I had to change it from being here to being here has to do with the direction of the item. So I grab a stack of netherrack here and I toss it in this belt. It's going to jump through this portal and it's gonna land here on this side. So this belt will have to be right here. So this is going to be the belt that picks things up. This is going to be the belt that sends things backwards. So with that out of the way, it's time for boilers. So now I'm going to make this setup over here using a mechanical arm. So basically he's going to grab a lava bucket from here. He's going to power all of these blaze burners down here. Then he's going to put the empty buckets into this belt, sending it backwards to get refilled. So just click on this because it's not really that hard. And we click onto here. Then we click here because this is also going to be, yeah, there you go. But this is going to be where he picks things up. And I think this should work. Okay, no, it doesn't. I believe we cannot reach these blaze burners. Yeah, exactly. So I move them closer. So I guess we just do this again. So now we get our hands on the fluid tanks, which is also very, very easy. And I have no clue how high I want to make these guys. They're gonna make a lot of power. So I guess a minimum like this seems nice. Now I'm gonna do one more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers. Now with the boiler set up, I only need to, well, give it a little bit of a quick start. We have some pumps on the sides here. I do need to connect them still, but for now, let's actually test this thing. So if I put a bucket here and we shift right click, hopefully in any moment now, we should get a lava bucket. Come on. Come on. And nothing's coming back. I wonder if that did not work. Oh, it didn't seem to work. I wonder if I maybe need to lower this belt. It's weird. It worked. We have the lava bucket. So basically we just have to lower this one and the other one on the other side. Not that the big deal. Now I decided to bring the power from the windmill here, just in case something ever goes wrong with the boilers. At least these belts and the pumps are reliant on the windmill above, which should really never stop working. But these guys can be weird sometimes, so might as well just save keep ourselves by using the power from the windmill first. You can also use water wheels if you want. So with this guy powered and the mechanical arm powered as well, we should hopefully start seeing the buckets flying back and forth, and I can put some more buckets into the belt so this works a little bit faster, of course. I'm thinking of putting 18 buckets because that would mean that it would have a bucket for every single blaze burner. So the boiler is now up and running. Now this one takes considerably more resources than the windmill, but the windmill is doing 10,000 power, but I'm already using like 300 here, 768 here, and plus another 768 here. So I'm already using like let's just say I'm using like 1.5, 1.8 thousand SU from the windmill, but these guys are making 147 and 147 each, which is, well, a lot of power. So in terms of power generation, of course the boiler wins, but in terms of resources and how it is to build, the windmill wins. But in my opinion, I think the windmill overall wins just because of the amount of resources that it requires is actually not that much and is a lot more versatile than a boiler. Like a boiler has that specific format, and of course you need steam engines, and that's a lot of copper that's been into these guys. But that guy's just, well, wood and wool. So that's probably your best option if you just want massive amounts of power with not much effort. Of course, if you want the maximum power you could possibly get, these guys are your best option. So what do you guys think? Which is better for you, the windmill or the boiler? Now, I believe Cal wanted to take a word with me so we can plan some things for the future. Hello, how are you?
Hello, I am well. I am doing very well.
Oh.
Do you love my new base location?
Oh yes, it's very cherry.
It is. Have you seen this mountain range? I actually checked it out with FreeCam. This thing is insanely large. Like it's.
I mean, it does appear so in the map.
It's you don't look at the map. You gotta look at it in person. It looks special. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, that is the case. So we had discussed plans, or briefly, to set up some sort of shipping lane together.
Yes.
Because we both are connected to the ocean here.
Yep. This is your ocean, and it's, well, also mine as well.
It's our ocean, yes.
Yeah, it's our ocean. Everybody that comes in here must pay a diamond.
Oh, that's a fantastically idea that we're not going to be able to enforce, but
I mean,
I like it. I do like it.
Yeah, we can't do anything about it.
If you have ideas on how we can enforce that, that sounds good, but yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
So maybe what we do is in the future, instead of building both of us building all the farms each, we can specifically build certain farms and then set up shipping lanes to request packages from each other, which could be kind of cool.
That would be nice. Yes.
So we'll probably have to figure that out, and we'll flesh out the details a little later. But
yeah,
just so we know, that is the plan.
Yeah, that'll be kind of nice. Actually, you could be the first one to join. Now, I'm trying to plan how I'm gonna be helping the colony work, you know? Like I said before, if you use like a potion of swiftness, they work faster, right? And they actually get loaded. Even though they're kind of off our range, they get loaded as long as they have the buff. Now, if you search in JEI for conduit cage, we'll find a very cool contraption where we can pump potions, and it does like a, well, I could say a bubble, no, an invisible bubble that it spreads the potion effect. So I was thinking about having a bunch of these around our colony, where it would just keep everybody swiftness potion, which would help the colony get, well, loaded and work. But to do
so
that,
the workers get the effect.
Yeah, it affects.
Oh, that's really cool.
It affects entities. The thing is, it requires us to make the potions, right? And the potions take a bunch of resources. Now, it needs to be. I guess it doesn't need to be the splash version. So technically, we don't need gunpowder, but we need a farm for redstone. We need a farm for sugar, and we need a farm for netherwort. So I guess that could be like the first project.
Yeah, I guess so it doesn't have to be a splash potion.
No, I guess it doesn't, because it just needs to be like the regular potion that gets pumped into the conduit. Yeah. Yeah,
so we need netherwort, blaze powder, sugar.
You don't even need blaze powder. We need blaze burners because we can use create for it.
Right, so we don't even have to fuel that.
No.
Is that an add-on, or is that
actually I'll show you. Just hop over to the colony.
Oh, so you've basically done it already.
Yeah, but I don't have the farms for any of these things, you know? So we can automate it like this, and we can have the potions being automated if we do gunpowder as well, because then it makes it into a splash potion, and if you just give it the empty bottles, it just automates and puts them into these chests. Which is
so
pretty simple.
We would want to make this here then? This is where we'd want to like leave this set up here and bring all the resources over here, or we want to move it to a different location?
I'd say we move it, but then we would have to, of course, bring the potion itself here. So I guess we could have like an area down here that would be like massive tanks that would hold all of our splash potions and then distribute to the colony above.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
So we could bring all the resources to do all the brewing over here and build like maybe a brewery in the colony.
Yeah.
And then have it redistribute other ways if we want to.
Yes.
Or we could make it so that like one of us has a brewing, like some sort of brewery at their base, and then just, you know, whoever has the building,
it just brings the fluid,
ship the resources over.
Yeah. One can like handle the process itself and the delivery of the potion here, and the other one just does the resources.
So I guess you'd have to ship the fluid over.
Yep.
Like ship the fluid over separately from wherever you have the building. So I guess that would make it easier to do it right here, but it'd be more fun to.
Yeah, of course.
I guess, yeah.
It'd be fun. Just have a massive ship bringing in like several like tanks of splash potion. Well, not splash.
I don't think we need a lot. Like we wouldn't be using a ton of it, so I don't think we'd have to make it wouldn't have to make deliveries all that often.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know how much it consumes, because it will be turned on always, right? So it would be always consuming. That's the thing.
I guess that's true. Yeah. If you brew it though, so that it lasts 8 minutes.
Like but I don't know how it works, because it consumes like amounts of potion, you know, and I don't know if it only consumes when it applies the effect, because it constantly gives you the effect. So it should like consume like what, 5 milli buckets per tick or something like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that device works.
We'll have to figure it out. So now that we have the windmill over there and we collected our shop profits, it's time to actually do something around this area. Now you see, I've cleared these plots over here so we can put some farms going, so we can get a lot of food, because I don't really have a food generation at the moment. I've just been using the ones from the colony, and even that we already cleared out to make space for some buildings. So yeah, kind of need to get started on my own things. So I have a couple of ideas, and let me see what I can come up with. Oh, and also, I do have a really big drop of frames whenever I'm looking at my house, and I don't really understand why. And yes, of course, I'm using shaders, I know, but I really should not have that drop because there's not a lot of stuff going on in this house. So if you guys know, please let me know. And so now this area is now fully finished and it's looking pretty cool, I must say. Take a look here. I already have the farm set up. All of them, well, not all of them. This one stopped just a while ago. I don't know why. But most of all, they're pretty much done, I should say. You know, I don't think I need to come here. And I have like this little entrance where I can go and see stuff happen down here. But we don't take a look at, no, we don't take a look there. It's not pretty there. It's not pretty. Well, we got some wheat over here, we got some carrots, we got some cabbages, we got some potatoes, we got some onions down here, right? And don't forget about the onions, nope. And here we have tomatoes and we have rice, and both of these plots are actually using rich soil below to actually grow faster. Because now that we have access to rice, I can crush it down to straw and actually use it to make the organic compost, which then needs to convert into rich soil. So basically that, and to convert you just need to place it down in the world. If you have water close, it's nice. If it's as sunlight, it's better. And if you have like podzol or I think it's podzol and mycelium next to it and mushrooms, it also converts faster. So we're now just waiting on that side to actually fully convert so that I can replace these 5 on this side. But in the meantime, something interesting happened. Hello everyone, today we're on trial. Today we're hell hunting, and I'm actually going deep in search of answers. Like under our colony, found this, an ancient city, and I believe some fellow members have already found this, and they're currently undertaking the area for themselves. As you guys can see, they're even firing bows and trying to survive, though I don't think they're actually surviving a lot. But that's where I come in. I want to take some pictures. I want to get some photos. I want to see what they're up to, all undercover. So hopefully they do not see me approach and I can get some very, very nice pictures. So that being said, I got a water bucket. Gonna use it, and I'm just gonna go all the way down without making noise, and hopefully I can get some very cool shots of them dying. Now, unfortunately, I'm gonna give away my position whenever I get close to them, because I'm gonna get the Swift Sneak achievement, and that's gonna tell them that I've also entered the area. But hopefully they don't figure out that I'm joining them. I hear them. No, I guess it's just the bat triggering the sensors, so there's a lot of sensors nearby. I need to be careful. I don't want to be like hit by the warden. There you go, I got the achievement. Hopefully they don't suspect anything. So by my calculations, they should be around that building over there, probably looting chests, because Maya just got to cover me with diamonds achievement, which hopefully means they're opening chests and getting some diamond gear. Okay, now I need to go fully undercover, because I can just be like getting super close to them and I don't want them to spot me. As expected, I see the chests. There are no signs of them, which means they probably have moved over to that other side. Let's continue. I see them. They're below me. You can see their name. I don't think they've spotted me yet. They are going somewhere. Oh, they're going into the middle area. Take a picture. Hopefully they didn't see that. I think they seem confused by the achievement I just got in the chat. Why do we have achievements being global? Oh no, they're in. Oh, they're going in. See, they opened, or no, they didn't. They broke in. Oh god. Little did they know that there's actually a legit way of getting inside of there. They appeared to be coming out. Hopefully they didn't notice me. Okay, I believe they're going to the exit. Actually, I just realized that 5 camera is a lot better for this because I can see a lot more. Oh god, I need to do something. He's asking me to do something. They don't know I'm not there. I was just gonna go quick waystone. Quickly go to the colony and fix this. This is good. This is good. They will not suspect me then. Hey, I don't think they suspect me. I need to go back. I think they might be where I started just now. So I need to try and be careful with this, because they're probably gonna come from that side. Oh, he's coming back. At least, oh, they're all here. They're all here. Oh, please don't see me. Please don't see me. Oh, they're gonna be super close to me. I guess they're now realizing that I had the water flowing down there. So they might want to try and check that area. I don't know. That's my way out. Just took a picture of Maya. I don't think he realized. Oh, they're actually going that way. Oh, that's better. Oh, Lucille's already there. I think they're going back now. Ah, I see. They had some sort of contraption they used to get around to here. Oh no, I think Dio is onto me. Oh no, they're going back by foot. Okay, so I guess that contraption doesn't go back. Dio is going by foot. Maya seems to be doing the same. Now it's just Uber. Oh no, they're still here. Oh, I think he saw me. I think he saw me. I think this is the best time for me to try and run without being caught. I think they noticed my name tag and they're now alert that I might be around. So probably just go, actually. Yeah, they're searching for something. I might just go away. Now, I would say it is unfortunate that I came a little bit too late to catch them dying to the warden, but nonetheless, I don't think they suspect the thing. Sneaky Vlo out. But with that being said, and with my crane broken down there, I didn't even know why the crane broke, but she's broken. That's all the time we're gonna have for today. Yes, Mr. Crane, we need to fix you. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't. And as always, see you in the next one. Bye.